What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Pachin. And yes, I am back on live. I'm getting chewed out by the comments from my last video. And a lot of people are like kind of jumping in and saying, how can you change your statement? How can you say what you're saying about Kenneka Jenkins and her death? How can you say it was an accident? It was a murder, and it was all types of stuff. So I'm gonna explain. Holla at your boy. What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Production. And yes, I am here live, and we go talk about this thing right now. And you can call in. The phone lines are open at 217-931-8991. I guess I got a lot of explaining to do. Shit, I didn't think I was going to get so many comments like, man, ooh-wee. You guys are like, what the Sam held and got into you? Somebody said, I see a light shining. What person got, they said, what person got a gun behind you making you say the things that you are saying? I got the power of the light in my hand. Anyway, and I'm gonna get to explaining too. I know you guys are very passionate about this thing, about the death of Kenneka Jenkins, and now we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna wait a couple minutes because YouTube is kind of slow on getting my notifications out. So we gonna wait about 3 minutes, and then we go jump right up into this video, what I believe and what I think. You know what I'm saying? So the first one that always pop on, I always give a shout out to that person. I haven't seen nobody throw a comment out there yet, but we go wait for a couple minutes. But yes, I am live, and I'm here to explain what I meant about my previous video that I dropped before this live, called Kenneka Jenkins' death was an accident. What's up, Felicia? I seen your video shaking my damn head. Woo, even if Felicia's upset, I'm in trouble. I got a magic trick. What's my magic trick? What happens when you got a small ass cord? Anyways, I'm going to explain. I said, just give me 3 minutes. And because YouTube is really slow on getting my notifications out there, and I'm trying to get that resolved with YouTube because, you know, a lot of people are saying they're not getting the notifications real quick as soon as I go on, but I'm going to get this off my chest. I'm going to talk about it. Let me make sure what's up, Tier? What's up? All beautiful and love and peace. What's up to who else? Anita, is that right? Aneta, that's how you pronounce it. Aneta. That's how you pronounce it, right? I know I got some explaining to do. And I'm going to get right to it. I'm not going to be long. I'm not going to be super long. I'm going to get straight to the point. And I'm going to give you a couple scenarios too. And I'm going to ask you your opinion, and I'm going to need you to leave that in the comment section once my live ends. Once my live ends, I need you to comment on what scenario I give you. This one scenario I give you. It's about a husband it's about a boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know I'm married and stuff like that. I am not talking about my wife at all, or, you know what I'm saying? Not at all. Ever am I never give my personal life on YouTube. So whenever I give scenarios and stuff, it's never based on my personal experience. In fact, it was this one scenario I'm gonna give is based on my psychology class that I had when I was in Mount Sac Community College. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump right into it. Okay. What do I mean? What do I mean by it was an accident? Well, Here's the first scenario. If you have a kid, and just bear with me with this one because I'm not the best one. I don't get across to you guys the best. You know what I'm saying? Like other people, when I articulate things, I kind of struggle sometimes. But just be patient with me. Be patient. Just put it like this. First scenario: if you have a little kid, right, and he finds his parents' gun under the mattress or something like that, and then he pick it up and he's playing with it, thinking it's a toy, and then pull the trigger and he shoots his brother. Was that murder? Was that murder? Indeed, was that murder? Yes or no? Was that murder? From my standpoint, thinking that no, it was not a murder. It can be considered as manslaughter or accidental death. And I'm gonna get straight to it. Now, these young kids, true indeed. Hey, let's say true. Yes, something bad happened. She was drugged. Yes, she was drugged. What was the intent behind drugging her? Probably to rape her or probably to have sexual relations with her. Now, was she? Yes, she was drugged. She was drinking and stuff like that. And just bear with me. Now, people say, well, they put her inside the refrigerator or they put her inside the freezer. That's murder. Well, she died, but you have to have the intent to say, I want to kill her or I want to murder her or I'm going to take her in this freezer so she can die. That's then murder. But when you and that's the intent of committing a crime. You have to have the intent to do that. Now, if you had the intent to say, okay, let's rape her, what have you, and you put her in that refrigerator with that girl, and then you say, man, forget her. Let's just close the refrigerator and get out of here. She's drunk. She's gonna let her wake up and tomorrow she'd be all right. That's not murder. In fact, that is manslaughter. I think I could be wrong. I could be very well wrong, but from what I believe, that's only manslaughter, and that's what I meant by. And I'm jumping right up into it. That's what I meant by Kenneka Jenkins' death was an accident because we all understand that you have to have the intent of murder. You have to have the thought process of murder. And yes, and very well could have been murder, but we can't automatically say, oh man, they had to have a premeditated mind state, which lead me to my second point I'm trying to make. Listen, and on this one, is someone making me say this? Why would somebody make me say this? I'm here to give scenarios. I'm here to report what I believe. I'm here to give different avenues, not to confuse anyone, not to make anyone upset. You know what I'm saying, about the Kenneka Jenkins, because we all want justice for Kenneka. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm wrong, I need you guys to correct me. Like I seen in the comment section where a lot of people was just saying you're wrong, just so of course I'm always open for constructive criticism. But from what I understand is you gotta have the intent of murder or to take somebody out. Do I believe these young fellas knew or young people knew what they was doing when they locked her in that freezer? Part of me believed that they didn't know that she was going to die in that freezer. In fact, they probably thought she was just going to wake up an hour later, 2 hours later, and get herself out because there was a knob to come out. But unfortunately, she was too drugged and too high and too drunk to realize or to understand what was happening. So it leads up to manslaughter because she wasn't supposed to die. And I always stand by that. I always said that Kenneka Jenkins did not supposed to die that night. She did not supposed to die that night. In my previous videos, you hear me say that. So as I'm sitting back looking at some of my older videos, I said, you know what? Could she have died in an accident? It could have been a real accident because the police believe that it was an accident. And here's facts. Let's go with facts. Let's go with facts real quick. If somebody strangle you, if somebody strangle you, imagine somebody strangling that girl, right? Something would happen with the pupils or with your eyes that would bulging out. The people that does the autopsy would be able to tell if she was strangled, right? Right or wrong? Yes. So let's X that out. So she wasn't strangled. Some people say she was probably smothered. Was she smothered? Nope, because guess what? It will leave some kind of the people that does the autopsy will be able to see something around the lips, that gives off a sign that she was smothered. So let's X that out. Now, for a fact, we know that Kenneka Jenkins was not beat to death or bludgeoned to death because her head, she didn't have any open wounds. Her face wasn't all beat up and bruised. She did have some kind of bruising, but not enough to be beaten to death. So let's X that one out. Explain the dirt on her clothes. That says rape. That clearly says rape, and I always agree to everybody that says yes, she was taken advantage of when she was under the influence of drugs and alcohol, and even under the influence of drugs that she didn't know about. So say for instance somebody slips something in your drink. I'm drinking, right? And I'm at the club partying at 7-Eleven, right? I'm partying at 7-Eleven. And somebody slips up in my drink and then I die. That's not murder. That's manslaughter. That means I was an accidental death. They was trying to put something in there to get me drunk or get me high so they can probably rob me. You get what I'm saying? So that's the same thing. That's pretty much the same thing in the case of Kenneka Jenkins. The goal was, I believe, was to take advantage of her and her body, not to kill her. Because if they wanted to kill her, why lead her all the way around the whole hotel and just to get her there, just to murder her? You know what I'm saying? They could have just did it in a hotel room or somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they would even bring her to a hotel when Chicago murder rate is like super high, when they can just do a drive-by. Boom. And I'm not suggesting how to murder or kill anybody. Please don't take that as a suggestion. But just think. Just think for a minute. Think for a minute. You mean to tell me we all live in the hood? We all live in the hood. We all in Chicago, right? We all living in Chicago. You mean to tell me the best place you choose, or the best thing to do, or the best place that you choose to take this girl out is at a 5-star hotel? 5-star hotel, you say, okay, let's murder her in a freezer. Don't sound logical. It doesn't sound logical. Like, these are kids in the hood. These are young thugs. These are young people. They're not about to go take somebody to the hood. I mean, out of the hood, and take her to a suburb, and then not only that, take her to a hotel with 50 million cameras around just to murder her. Think, guys. Think. It doesn't make sense. So this is why I'm explaining why it was an accident. Now, does that neglect the fact that it was a... Hold on. Do not neglect the fact that it was... Oh, I forgot this. Do that say that she wasn't... Now, the drugs, that's illegal. Putting drugs in people's liquor and stuff, that's illegal. Did it lead up to her death? Yes. Did the alcohol lead up to her death? Yeah, it played a part to it. Did the rape? Yeah, so it was a lot of did the rape lead up to her death? Yes. So when you think party, like when you young, just put it like this. Just take yourself out of yourself, or just listen to this. You're 16, 17, 18. These are the ages that was around there. You got from anywhere from 16 all the way to 25, 26 years old, that was at this party. Probably a little older. You know what I'm saying? Could have been a little younger. Who knows? But think, when you young like that, and you at this hotel, what's the first thing you think? When you think you gonna have some alcohol, you got some weed, you got the girls there, you got the dudes there, what's the first thing you think of? One word. I need one word. What's the first thing? What is the one thing that's on your mind when you at a hotel? You got the weed, you got the drinks, you got the party, going on. I know how to, dance and shit. What's the first thing you think of? I need one word from y'all. What's the first thing you think of? I'm waiting. I need you guys to read. Mrs. Texas answered first correctly. Sex. Exactly. That is one thing that's on the person's mind. You at a party, you having fun, and you a teenager, and you got the little alcohol going on, and you thinking about sex. Yep, you right too. Freely dancing. You thinking about dancing. You know what I'm saying? But when you at a hotel, young man, and I'm a man too. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about, it's a lot of girls there. We might go get into some panties and stuff like that. That's just in her brain. We're at a hotel, and that comes across your brain. Now, do you think in a 5-star hotel where you got to go check in your name and your ID and stuff, and you got to walk through security, do you think murder is on people's mind when you're coming from the hood? Nah. This is why I feel like it was a mistake. It was a mistake. It was an accident. You get what I'm saying? Now, does that mean you have a right to take advantage of somebody? No. You don't have a right to take advantage of somebody that's drunk. You don't have a right to take advantage of somebody when they say no. You don't have a right to do that shit. So yes, it is called manslaughter. They didn't go in there with the intent to murder, but then they put her inside that freezer. Now, we seen her walk around. Make sure if you want to unsubscribe, is go ahead, unsubscribe. Do what you got to do. Peace and love. But this is what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. I ain't mad at you. But don't get mad at the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at the messenger. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is giving you a better thought process than the rest of them, because it's very possible that these men did make a mistake on or killing her or causing her death. But they do deserve to go to jail for drugging her. Irene, Monifa need to go to jail for helping to drug her. They need to go to jail for helping to set her up. It's just so many different charges that's available, like conspiring on somebody, premeditated rape, all that stuff. You got a lot of stuff that people can get charged with. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that I'm taking a high road and saying, oh, it was an accident, like she deserved to die. No, she did not deserve to die in the way she died. Don't get it twisted. I'm still J for K. I'm up J for K all day. Justice for Kenneka Jenkins. Let me see those purple hearts go out. Let me see those purple hearts go out. And then I'm going to give you my last scenario, and then I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to give you my last scenario, and I'm going to ask you a question. And I'm going to ask you a serious question. I'm going to ask you, was this murder or was it premeditated murder? I'm going to ask you these two things, and I really need you to pay attention to what I'm explaining, because I'm going to need you to leave a comment. Once I end my live, I need you to leave a comment and tell me whether you believe it was. Okay, so don't get it twisted. I'm still J for K, and I want to see purple hearts go across the screen right now. I'm not going further until I see purple hearts for Justice for Kenneka, until I see those go across the screen. What's up, Strawberry Rain? So if you're just joining in, I'm explaining why I believe that. Oh, I forgot. Yes, the phone lines are open. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Production. You are live on the air.
No disrespect. How you doing?
How you doing? Who am I talking to? Or just give me your city and state.
Kenneka, Michigan.
Oh, what's up, Michigan? How you doing?
I said Kenneka.
I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Go ahead.
Okay, so listen. Can you change your topic? Because, like, half your chat is saying they're going to unsubscribe. Like, you come on here every day. I said no disrespect.
No, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change my topic.
Like
I'm not.
Know what happened to Kenneka?
Yeah, I'm not going to change my topic because sometimes you got people that just troll, and you got people that comes in and say, I got like 10 trolls that's going to come in and just say, I'm gonna unsubscribe just to get people to unsubscribe. So you got to watch out for people that does that. I'm not going to change my topic, and I'm gonna stay consistent, and I'm gonna talk about what I feel and what I think.
You're saying the same. I've been following you for a long time here lately. You saying the same thing every day.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Maybe I shouldn't have said change your topic.
No, I'm not going to change my topic. Thank you for your call. I'm not going to change my topic. Thank you for your call. And if I talk about the same thing every day, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't mind talking about the same thing every day. And I know for a fact that I don't talk about the same thing every day. But just because you're closed-minded and don't see the difference in topics, then that's you. You can call in at 217-931-8991. But of course, I'm not changing for any one person. How you doing? You're live on the air. How you doing? You're live on the air. Okay, you can most definitely call in and give your opinion about what I'm saying about the accidental death of Kenneka. 217-931-8991. 217-931-8991. Thank you for the Purple Heart. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the love. I really appreciate the understanding of what we're talking about. I appreciate the patience that you guys have with me. I appreciate that you guys are continuing to follow me, and I appreciate that my subscribers, the numbers are steady rising. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And if you're new to my platform, make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get instant access to Just 33 King Production. But if you want to call in and give your opinion, feel free to call in, because I'm not closed-minded to where I can get constructive criticism. 217-931-8991. You most definitely can call in right now. But I believe that Kenneka Jenkins' death was an accident. And here's my last. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Production. You are live on the air.
Hi, 33 Production. What's going on with the Kenneka Jenkins case? I think it's a bunch of bull crap.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep talking.
And everybody lies from the beginning, so they should have came clean with it. I would have never did none of my friends like that. That's not what you call friends.
I know that's right. Okay, thank you for your comment.
So I said that was so doubly wrong.
What was wrong? The way they did the girl, or the way they faked her death?
The way they faked her and did her and everything. It was so cold.
Okay.
And those girls wasn't never her friends. You don't do friends like that. You know that.
No, you don't. And it's really sad that, you have friends that didn't have you. You know what? If it was my friends, I would be very upset. Of course, I'll be there, but I'll be very upset. with my friends for
Yeah,
leaving me like that, even for setting me up
yeah,
like
they
that.
knew she was so messed up, they wouldn't let her leave by herself. Oh, need to leave her alone. It's a bunch of bull crap.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for your call, ma'am.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Oakland, California.
Oakland is in the house. Holla at your boy. Oakland is in the house. Oakland, where you calling from? Don't be scared to call in. I never post your number. I never repost your number. Call in. I need your opinion. I need your feedback. You know what I'm saying? If this really is chosen, call in. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a stranger too. If chosen is really in the chat, call in. What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Production, and you are live on the air. Hello? I guess we lost that. We lost that person. Yeah, but if you want to call in, 217-931-8991, and it's your voice. I built this platform for you. You the subscriber. Voice your opinion. Whether I agree or disagree with you, you have your opinion. Call in. Don't just take my word. Call in, voice your opinion. Air me out. Air the previous caller out. Agree with Gist. However you want to do it, call in. It's your call. This is your voice, your view. Holla at your boy. But obviously, see, I have trolls that stays in. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Production, and you are live on the air.
What's going on, Jay?
What's going down? Who calling and where you calling from?
This is Miss Texas. I'm calling from Texas.
You calling from where?
Texas.
Oh, I got Texas in the house. Texas, I love you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody from Texas, I love you.
Right.
What's your opinion?
So, okay, I've been following this like everybody else day one. If it's a reenactment, I don't think that she was honestly at the party or cute at the hotel. I think she probably got placed there.
Mm-hmm.
Because a reenactment doesn't mean that she was there.
Well, they're talking about, when they say reenactment, they saying that she was murdered and then they reenacted the party so they can play like she wasn't there, some shit like that, or play like she wasn't murdered. I don't know. But here's the thing. Why would a bunch of young people go to
reenact some of it if you're not gonna do all of it?
Right. But here's my thing.
So,
Here's my thing. Let me answer your question. I got 2 bucks. Why go through so much trouble just to reenact or to cover up what the hell they had to cover up? You get what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. You know what I'm saying? But the topic is, I feel like Kenneka Jenkins' murder was an accident, or her death was an accident. I don't believe it was a murder. I believe that it was an accident. 217. What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Production.
I don't know what happened. It just clicked off. Now, what are you saying now?
Yeah, I was saying that I feel like it was an accident. Her murder. That's the topic that we're talking about. Was it an accident? I believe that yes, it was indeed an accident, but I do believe that it was a lot of different events that led up to the death of Kenneka Jenkins, that led to the unfortunate death of Kenneka Jenkins, and I still stand on J4K, and I still stand on that she did not supposed to die in the way that she died. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I understand. I respect everything you're saying, but the way I look at it is that how many deaths in Chicago is an accident? I mean, these people actually kill for any reason. So for her death to be an accident, it's kind of hard to justify it because they feel like they live. You know, it's not rare that somebody can kill. You know, it's not rare for anything to go wrong on the daily up there. So I would say it was an accident.
Okay.
On that end, because of the way that they're living, you know, savage up there. I wouldn't say that it was an accident.
Okay. All right. Well, I thank you for your call. I'm gonna take the next caller. I really appreciate you. And where you calling from?
From Texas, this is Texas.
Oh, with Big Texas. Thank you for your call. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 217-931-8991. You're more than welcome to call in and call in, please call in. But again, we're talking about was Kenneka Jenkins' death an accident? I say yes. I gave reasons why I believe that she was raped, drugged, and set up. Unknown caller, call back again. I'm sorry I missed your call. Call back one more time. I'm looking at the screen and call back. But there's a lot of people that's saying just 33 King. How can you say that? Are you changing your viewpoint? Why are you changing your view on the Kenneka Jenkins death? Again, she was not beating to death. She wasn't smothered. She wasn't choked out. She was drugged. Now, you guys are onto something. Wait a minute. Pause. Pause for a second. Now, she could have been murdered. She could have been murdered with the drug that they gave her. But you still would have to have the intent to kill or to murder to have that to be murder. You have to have some kind of, how can I say it? I'm not good. I don't murder people, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a detective. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a police officer. You know what I'm saying? So, but I could be wrong. So I could be wrong about how I'm explaining it. But if somebody wanted to murder me and they would felt to drop something in my drink, like, you know, you watch Forensic Files and everybody know you can't drink. What's that stuff you put in the car? What's that stuff you put in the car where if you drink it, you die or some shit like that? And I'm not gonna say it on here because I don't want people to go do it. Don't even put it in the comment section. Don't do it. But it's some stuff that you take in the car and you can put in the drink, and that person passed away. I seen it on Forensic Files. So that is murder. Somebody said Bobby Miller said her teeth was knocked out. Is that a fact or not? I've never heard of that. It's very possible. But I haven't heard of that before. I haven't heard that her teeth was knocked out of her mouth. You know what I'm saying? I seen that she had some bruises, scrapes. Oh, and I'm going to answer the question about the girl that's talking about what about the dirt on her pants? That just lead to rape. That says that somebody took advantage of her, took her clothes off. But you got to see that she was walking through these hallways, stumbling around in the hotel. I understand you're going to be mad and loving life. Loving life, I understand how you feel. I get it. We all want justice. You know what I'm saying? But we have the experts saying that it was an accident, but then again, we have the experts that could be under the spell of the of people that's trying to cover up this death of hers. So let's just say everybody did a good job and everybody did an excellent job and wasn't trying to cover up nothing and wasn't trying to cover up a murder or anything like that. Then we can honestly say that it was an accident. But then again, I have to retract or step back and say, well, hey, what about the videos? Why was the videos edited so much? And that goes back to the hotel of trying to cover up this death or this murder inside of a hotel simply because of money or losing money or losing business. So you got to understand the death of her caused a domino effect. You'll have somebody die in your hotel. You don't think that your numbers is going to drop once it gains national attention? You get what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, so man, we need to cover this up. We need to keep this quiet, but then it couldn't. Then now we gotta switch, and then you have people that takes organs, and that was an organ donor still in place. If I'm saying it correctly, I know I'm saying it kind of backwards, but you know, people lost their lives, and that could have been an underground, you know, place to where people get their organs took. It's a lot of scenarios. I'm not trying to take away from Kenneka. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to make her look bad. I'm not trying to talk trash on her. Please understand that, my peoples. Please understand that. I'm just looking at some of the facts that came across the screen. Okay, Miss Texas says, but why cover up her death when people die daily? I believe they had something because Teresa wasn't letting up. So give her some of her. I'm like, can I get a recap on what you're saying? S. Renee. S. Renee. I'm talking about was Kenneka death, or I believe that Kenneka Jenkins' death could have been an accident. And I'm explaining why, because I was getting chewed out on a video that I dropped before this live. There's another video, I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm explaining why Kenneka Jenkins' death was an accident. Now, here's my last scenario. And so a lot of people was chewing me out in the comment section. So just why can you say this? So I was explaining that you have to have it in the intent of murder to kill, or to be charged with murder, I think. Now, what if it was an accident? What if they was just intending to rape the girl and they shut the freezer? Oh, she'll be all right. Let me get out of here. She'll wake up in a couple hours. It's cold in there. Let's get out of here. Then she died. That's manslaughter. That's an accident. Okay, let me give you that wasn't my last scenario, and this is what I need you to comment on. Is this premeditated murder or murder? Okay, we're done with Kenneka for right now, and I'm going to leave you guys with this scenario, and I need you guys to leave a comment in the comment section. Was it premeditated murder? Was it not premeditated murder? On this last scenario, the last story / scenario I'm about to give you, because it will help you understand what I mean with the Kenneka Jenkins, because you got to have the intent to commit murder, I believe. I could be wrong. If it was my child, what would you feel? Good question. Good question. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. And that was Mrs. Texas that asked that question via text. I cannot imagine that being my child. You know what I'm saying? That I cannot imagine. But I hope you guys are not offended by what I'm saying. I just want you guys to understand that there's many scenarios, but let me give you this last scenario. There's a husband and wife, right? And this is by no means my personal experience. This last scenario was done in my psychologist class. And I just wanted to ask you this. Okay, there was a husband and wife. There's a husband and wife. They have, a fairly good relationship. Husband is always working 9 to 5 every day. It's the husband name is Bob. The wife name is Marie. Now Bob is always working. I said Bob, right? Bob, right? Bob is always working, supporting his family, supporting his kids and stuff. The kids are, they're out of state. I mean, they're gone somewhere, and the wife Marie is always at home taking care of the kids. Now, Bob one day come home, right, from a long day of work. And I need you guys to leave, and this is the last scenario I'm going to ask you. And I need you to leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if this premeditated murder or just blatantly murder. Okay, so Bob had a long day of work. He did overtime, and he pulled up, pulled up to his house. Now he's tired, long day of work. He's going into his house. He's tired. He's opening his door, and he goes in and he hears his wife having sex with his best friend. His best friend. He opens the door, but they didn't see him. They did not see Bob. Marie and Todd did not see Bob looking at him have sex. So Bob is looking at Marie and Todd, his best friend, having sex. So Todd discouraged, sad. He walks away. He goes to get in the car. And he goes sits in the car for at least a half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And he's sitting there and he's crying and he's sad and he's just going through it. He's going through it. What's the heck is happening, right? And he's really going through it. And then now he gets out of his car. He goes back into the house and he goes and grabs a gun or a knife or something, and he goes in there and he shoots and kills them both. Was that premeditated murder? Did he lose his mental? Was he insane at the moment? Or was he just simply just committing murder? Leave that comment in the comment box. Not right now, but once I leave this live. The reason I ask that's because you got to think you have a bunch of young teenagers that was at this party with Kenneka. You know, you got to think in the sense of that kid on both ends. You got to think like that. You got to think of the person that done the killing or the accidental death, and you got to think about the victim. The victim, Kenneka, she fought for her life as she did. She fought and kicked. She just probably why she got scratches on her and stuff like that. I commend Kenneka. She went out fighting for her life. You know what I'm saying? She probably tried to get up. She was walking around. She was fighting for her life. But you got to think it was a lot of kids, young adults, young teenagers. In our day and age, if you're 18, you're probably 15. If you're like 22, you're probably 18. If you're 19, you're probably 15. You get what I'm saying? Mentally, you're probably younger because you're smoking this weed. If you start smoking weed, if you start smoking some weed or doing some hard drugs at the age of 16 and you turn 21, that means you are actually 16 years old. And you're steady using that drug just because your brain stopped progressing. You get what I'm saying? Yes. If I'm 20, I'm 39. If I would have started using drugs at the age of 25 and stayed consistently using that drug all the way until I was 39, I'm actually 25 mentally. That's a proven fact. Look it up. It's a proven fact. So you got a lot of young teenagers that have less than, and I'm not giving them an excuse. No, I'm not. Don't get me twisted. You got a lot of people, how can I say this, that was at this party, that was drinking, that was drugging, that was drinking and drugging and all this other stuff. And then they start thinking about this sexual encounter. Do you think that these kids had the mind state to have her killed at that hotel? Do you think they had the intent in their brain, or they premeditated, or they sat here and thought, okay, we're going to have a party, we're going to drug her, we're going to get her to go to the what's name, then we're going to lock her in there and so she can die? Do you think that was the case? Or do you think it was the case, same scenario, get her to the freezer, have their way with her, and then lock her in there, or just close the door? Because she could have got out. It wasn't locked from the outside. It wasn't locked. She could have got out. But just think about it. You got a lot of young adults that made a lot of bad decisions that cost somebody their life. And I wish this girl wasn't dead today. I wish this girl was alive. I wish I wasn't just 33 Kings production today, because guess what? If Kenneka Jenkins was alive, I would not be just 33 King production. I would not be standing here talking to you. I would not be engaging you. You would not be engaging me. That means somebody's living, Kenneka Jenkins. But unfortunately, she's dead. She's gone. And I wish like hell she was still alive. And a lot of people think that she wasn't the only victim. Maybe other people got raped that night. We don't know. But we do know there was more than one room that had people in it. We do know that Monifa knew something. And I'm going to talk about this. And I'm going to talk about the Zach. I'm seeing on there how they say Zach died because They say Zach died because he snitched or he told. I'm giving 5 reasons why Zach didn't die from snitching. I'm giving 5 reasons, not right now, but the next video I drop, I'm giving 5 reasons why Zach did not snitch or tell about what he knew. Because I'm going to give you a spoiler right now, because when me and Zach was talking over the internet, right on this live on Just 33 King production, he told me, man, just if I knew, and I know, or he said it in so many ways that he knew, but he couldn't say nothing. Spoiler alert. I believe with all my heart that Zach TV1 knew who killed Kenneka. And sometimes when you have too much information, that information can catch up to you. So I tell people, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. The more knowledge you get, the more information you get, the more powerful, the more you educate yourself, the more powerful you can become. It's what you do with your education and your power is what makes you different from everyone else. I raise my kids to educate themselves about everything and anything, and to not to down talk anyone that's less than you, because I don't have it all. I don't have everything. I don't have all the knowledge in the world. But if I know I can't do something, if I know I struggle at X, Y, and Z, I'm going to go get A so he can or she can help me with X, Y, and Z. If I know I can't do something for my children, I'm going to go and try to contact moms and say, moms, can you help me with this? You know what I'm saying? We're going to bridge that gap one day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and another thing. This leads me to another topic. Is Michi in the chat? Oh, what's up, Michi? What's up, Michi? What's going down? So I'm trying, and I need y'all to leave that comment in the comment section. Was it insanity? Was it premeditated murder? Was it insanity? Was it premeditated murder? About the last scenario I gave you about the husband and the wife, Bob and Todd and Marie. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to leave that in the comment section. And most indeed, I learned that from my college that I went to, and I know the answer to it. It was taught to us because we had to think of, whatever. But that's where I learned that from. So I need you guys to understand that, because I have people that watch this, and I don't want them to get the wrong idea. I don't want them to get the wrong idea and think that's what's in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I love my family with all my heart. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I'm gonna recap real quick, We was talking about, was Kenneka Jenkins' death an accident? And I say yes. Was Kenneka Jenkins raped? I say yes. Was there other events that led up to her death? Yes. Do I believe that these kids intended and had the intent to take her there to murder her? I don't believe so. I don't believe that they would take somebody from the hood, to take them to a suburb, to take them to a 5-star hotel just to get them drunk, just to lead them around a camera-filled hotel, just to get them to a freezer, just to commit the murder. And we still haven't found the people that fucking went in the freezer with them. And I still believe that it was some staff members that worked at the hotel. I believe that the staff members was in cahoots with the people that was at the party. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked, was it an open casket? From what I seen, it was closed. I was trying to watch it. I was trying to see, but you have pictures of mostly just the family with the casket open, but it sure in the hell did not look like Kenneka. But I never seen the young lady in person. I never seen her in person, so who am I to say that's how she's supposed to look or not? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, black people, when you can wait a long time before they do the funeral, because our bodies is just different from the other racist. You know what I'm saying? White people, I think you got to get them in real quick and get the finger rolling quick. I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert at that either, so I could be wrong too. You get what I'm saying? So, from what I seen, when they was televising it live on YouTube, it was closed. Because I had the video, I was watching it. In fact, you can go see it. I think I still have it. It was closed when it was live. It was supposed to have been live. But then you seen pictures surface and you see that it was like supposed to be an open casket. So are you guys leading to say that she's really not dead? I swear to God, one time, guys, I promise to God, I was in Vegas. And what restaurant? I looked at this girl, I swear to God, and she was from Chicago. She was from Chicago, and I'm looking, that looks like Kenneka. I swear to God, on my daughter. Look, I walked up to this girl, and I looked at her and said, "Excuse me, are you from Chicago?" And she said, "Yeah." Why? Because her boyfriend was like, she got out the car from her boyfriend and came in, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I mean, looks just like Kenneka. Lips, had them lips. Like, I mean, I'm looking like, nah. No, that ain't Kenneka. And I went and I said, I'm gonna ask her if she's from Chicago. And I asked her, and she said, yes, I'm from Chicago. I said, what? I said, you look just like this girl that just kind of passed. I said, you know about the Kenneka? She said, she laughed and said, yeah. And I promise you, I said, please, can I have your number? I would like to interview you. She said, sure. She gave me her number. But guess what? I forgot to hit save. And I had her number in there, and then and I didn't save it. But I promise you, this girl looked just like Kenneka. And I'm looking, I'm in shock and awe. I'm trying to pull out my phone, and I'm doing like this, and she knows that I'm looking at her and looking at my phone, and she's like, what? So I'm sorry. Then that's when I approached her. But that happened that was less than a year ago. I was shocked because this is before I was like even near Vegas, but I was in Vegas that day. I forget what restaurant. I think it was KFC somewhere. I think it was KFC. I can't remember if it was KFC or McDonald's. It might have been McDonald's. Yeah, in fact, it was McDonald's because it was breakfast time. Actually, no, I wasn't in. No, I was in California because I was out there for my family reunion. I remember, yep, because I was staying at this hotel. I was in California, and we had this family reunion, and I had to go pick up some breakfast for everybody, for my sons and stuff. I was picking up some breakfast, and that's when I seen her. Yep, I remember now. I was in California. But that was my experience, man. I seen that shit, and I'm like, man, you look just like Kenneka. You look exactly like Kenneka. But she knew who she was, and she was from Chicago. Could have been a sister. Could have been a family member. Just gets around. What do you mean I get around? Yeah, I do kind of get around though. You know what I'm saying? I do get around. Y'all ready to take a stroll out in Vegas? Hold on. Who ready to take a stroll out to Vegas? Because I gotta go to the store. Let me show y'all Vegas. I'm gonna show y'all Vegas. So there's one corner store that I always go to. There's always something popping off over there. But I love the police presence. You know what I'm saying? They're really kind of friendly, but they're not. All right, so let's go. That smells like y'all burning the chicken. I know. It's just the grease. All right. So I'm gonna go. I gotta hold the video down for right now, but we're walking. Let's take a stroll. Let's take a stroll. Let's take a stroll. What's up, my peoples? We are outside and we're gonna broadcast live from outside. Holla at your boy. See, if y'all gotta go ahead. But let's go. See what's going down. I like to be random. I'm always random. I'm always different from everybody else. I'm always gonna do something at the spur of the moment. You know what I'm saying? My topics be very, very random sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even stay on the same topic. Sometimes my topic or what I talk about is I talk about something different than what's in the title. So what? I don't care. I do what I do. I'll let your boy. I think I was just throwing somebody. Not on TV. You know what I'm saying? But I like to stay consistent though. That's one thing. I stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? So, open 24 hours. They put up a sign to say they open 24 hours. Those are the big buildings over there, if y'all can see it. Those are the casinos. Let me see. I'm trying to move this comments. Anyway. Uh-oh, we about to see a lot of people. Let's see what goes down up in this dope. They gonna say, you want some weed? They gonna ask me if I want some weed. I always say no. You want some weed? They say I got that something on deck. They always ask me. Yes. So you got that what? I got that shit on deck. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that shit. I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs. I don't need it. But they do sell illegal cigarettes. They sell single cigarettes. Shit. This trash stank like a motherfucker. There you have. We got Lamborghinis and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go in. I'm in the hood.
Oh man, you already know.
I'm in the hood. This is the hood. We in the hood now. In the hood, baby. I'll let your boy. What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Good, and you?
Chilling.
Lily with you?
Yeah, she outside the car.
Oh, I was like,
In the hood. Just one. One? Yep. Yep. No, not yet. Can I get a light? Where's this guy at? Oh, random in here now? Random up in here right now? What you up in here for? Where's this guy at? Oh, he cooking and everything too. Are you like? Thanks, bro. What's up? What's up, people?
All the pool party shaking ass, man.
And that is the hood. That is the hood, baby. That's the hood. That's all my people stuff. So yeah, this dude still haven't dropped no video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still waiting on the video. He talked about he gonna drop a video about me. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, okay. You feel what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers was deep up in that story though. Oh, it's coming. And, you know, he's talking about he not with fake news tubers. Guess who he subscribed to? Fake news tubers. He subscribed to the people he trying to be like. I put them in their place, you know what I'm saying, on the Summer Jam screen. Jay-Z, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I put them in their place a long time ago. They tried to come against Jay-Z. I mean, come against Just 33 King production, and then I put them in their place. They ain't did shit since. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when fake news tubers tried to do that video against me, talking about how about that? They got copyrighted strikes and all that shit. It wasn't me. It was them. They own doing. They dumbasses. Oh, you finally, thank you for checking my live. You know what I'm saying? I hope you can go back and watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Random is trying to come at me talking about I need to take down my videos because I got incorrect information. I said in response, you know, go to Fox News Network, go to CNN first, go to all them first and tell them to take down their shit because they do the same thing we do, but on a bigger scale. So until you start with them, don't come at me because I'm just a small business. And if I choose to or not to make money or not, you're not going to bait me in to say, yes, I make money off. I'm not going to give you that glory. I'm not going to give you that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about money for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, oh, are you making money or not? I don't know who you is. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, trying to bait me in to say I do or don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb. And how you know this is in my name? You see Just 33 King production. That's what you see. So holla at your boy. It is. No, I'm good. I'm good.
How you gonna dip it and go and eat it? You gotta close it.
So, yeah. Oh, right now I'm doing my straight drop.
There's some chicken wings right there, man.
All right.
And I know they complain about the chicken, man. That chicken,
So, I done changed a little different scene. So, holla at your boy, man. We talked about a lot of stuff. I gave different scenarios. I even said that Kenneka Jenkins' death could have been an accident. I did say that it could have been, it was a murder. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I'm not the investigators. I'm not the cops. We still have to allow the cops to do their job if they're still doing their job. I really believe that the FBI should be involved at this point. You know what I'm saying? Given the condition that the Chicago Police Department is in, you know what I'm saying? But I always say, follow the authorities. Listen to what they say, because not all cops are bad. Not all black people are thugs, and not all white people are racist. And not all, Filipinos, they do know how, some of them do know how to drive too. So that's racist. I shouldn't say that. Yes, Jazzy, the case is supposed to be closed. That's why I said if they're doing their job. But I do believe there's still some people out there, like police officers, that's still trying to solve the case of Kenneka Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? They closed it and saying that it was an accident. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's most indefinitely it's definitely closed. You know what I'm saying? So damn, it's an hour in. I supposed to been closed this thing up. And so I like what Team Footage said. Just 33rd, a cool guy. Let him help out with the Kenneka Jenkins case. My job is to bring awareness to what's been said, and that's pretty much it. My mission is to try to help speak for the dead and to give a voice to the dead. You know what I'm saying? Because in so many ways we can argue the point of it was a cover-up. And I believe that in so many ways, yes, it was a cover-up. Something else happened. And somebody went to jail and they didn't. Or some organization supposed to have been shut down and it wasn't. Hence the hotel. Now, do I believe that the police department should have did a better job? Yeah, because if it was me and if I was an investigator, I would have shut down that hotel completely. I would have shut the whole hotel down. I would have took out my little thing to fucking dust for prints, and everybody print that I found, knowing that it was going to be hundreds, but it would have been a small, large, tedious job, I would have shut it down. I wouldn't have if it was me. But from what it looks like, they kept that hotel going. They even had maids to come clean up in there. You know what I'm saying? And even if they had maids to come clean up, and this is a cigarette. And when people say, oh, he was smoking weed on there, this is a freaking cigarette. I would have did so many different things if I was an investigator. Even when I seen the police officers in that one room where you see that goddamn coffee cup. Hold on, somebody want to call in? Hold on 1 second. We're going to commercial. Watch the beautiful scenery. This is a commercial. I'll be right back.
Adding on to that, Christian told us tonight, you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game. They got Watkins. Watkins is out there to flip. Then there's Valentine. And it's Gibson in the center position. Maybe left side. Greg, waiting for Donaldson. Watkins gets Valentine.
All right, 217-931-8991. Excuse me, because I'm eating chicken. I just cooked this. I did. But if you want to call in at 217-931-8991. What's up, my peoples? Normally, you're not supposed to eat while you're doing it live, but fuck it. Oh, this is not chicken. That's my skin. It's really good. 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 Okay, so if you want to call in, the phone number is there. The line is open, 217-931-8991. Better hurry up. We got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes until I'm ending this live. And you're more than welcome to call in. But there was a lot of people in that damn store. I didn't think it was going to be so many people. 217-931-8991. That is it. That is it. What's up, lovely? Loving life. But what makes sure, and see, this is my problem with Randall. He says if anybody want justice for Kenneka, they would not give false information. So you mean to tell me, Random, you have all the knowledge of what happened with Kenneka. You have the perfect understanding of what happened with Kenneka. So if you do, give it to the authorities, or let us understand and know what you have that's true versus what's false. What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Production. Give it a couple minutes, couple seconds, because I see that you're calling in and you're live on the air. But I have a poor connection right now, so give it a couple seconds. Let me move you over here. Maybe that'll make a difference. If you just called in, make sure you call back in because you had a bad connection. I'm gonna try to patch you back in. What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 King Production. You are live on the air with an excellent Wi-Fi connection. Go ahead.
All right, it's 10 foot.
This is who?
10 foot.
Okay, what's going on? What's going down, my brother?
I say a few things, but yeah, I don't know why they be messing with you, dude. Calling you a Mason and stuff like that really matters about the case. I don't really get why they be messing with you.
Yeah, they're going to call me some of everything, you know what I'm saying? But that's just them and how they would like to portray me. I have no problem with it. Like I tell people, there's good Masons, there's bad Masons. There's good Christians, there's bad Christians. There's good Muslims, there's bad Muslims. It's the character that you bring and the morals that you bring. And that's what I try to bring: good understanding, good morals, and respect to everybody.
Yeah, that's what's up. So as far as like case go, I think we should just, we all work together. We all put our differences to, on back burner or whatever. We all come together, man. It's something not. And as far as like what I think,
you got to talk up a little bit for me.
They covered up things, it's like it's fake, but it's not.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They covered up a lot.
Do we ever see any footage of the handicap girl?
I can't hear you. You're talking really low.
I said, do you know if we see any footage of the handicap girl leaving?
Handicap girl? What handicap girl? That's new to me.
Well, the one that's kind of disabled that was walking in with her disabled walking.
I'm not sure. I don't want to give false information or misleading information. So when I don't understand or know something, I try not to. I just don't know.
Yeah, so I was thinking like if you take the body, scan her up, she'll be right at that. So they show us where her job, she got in and out of that, but she got
I can't hear you at all.
Oh, yeah. That's like, that's like, yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So, young man, I'm pretty sure everybody else can hear you, but unfortunately, I can't hear what you're saying. But I appreciate your call. I appreciate your call. I appreciate you. Sorry, I had to end your call because I can't respond to you. I can't respond to what I can't hear, but I know everybody else can hear you, but I can't. You can probably hear yourself really well online. But yeah, I know it's my background, so I'm gonna step out this background. I'm gonna step out this setting, and we're gonna go from there.
Oh, this. Oh, I said this in my room.
Yeah, this chicken is kind of good. All right, so we're back. We're back in kids' room. Best chicken in the world. 217-931-8991. And you're more than welcome to call back in. Last caller. But most definitely, we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? And we got people that's hating just 33 King Productions just to try to get a name from them, for themselves, from me. They need to get their numbers up. And yeah, so they're going to do everything they can just to try to get their numbers up. Whatever the case is, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. I stayed consistent. People came against me, and I'm still like one of the last ones still standing. You feel me? Like I said, he keep talking about this insurance policy. Like I said, people send me information. I don't never go and ask for stuff. You know, and I'm responding to the insurance policy. Because I said that the moms could have had, and a lot of people was getting me on this one, that she collected insurance from her death, which is not a bad thing. But somebody sent me insurance policy. But a lot of people send me shit. A lot of people send me links. A lot of people send me pictures. A lot of people just sends a lot of stuff. And when I don't think it's 100% credible, I don't put it up. And I'm sure the hell it's not gonna break the law and just put somebody else's insurance policy up, whether I have it or not, whether I have a copy of it. I don't have the actual one. You know, some people, some of our people in our camp do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That does shit like that. I'm not the first and probably not going to be the only one that person will probably send something to. You know what I'm saying? So if I questioned it, then I'm not going to put it up. I can talk about it, but then I'm not going to do. I can do what I can do what I pretty much want with my platform. But what I'm not going to do is just lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I did talk about insurance policy. I did talk about that stuff. So, but at the end of the day, you can choose to keep listening to Just 33 King Production, or you can stop listening to Just 33 King Production. You understand what I'm saying? I'm here to get subscribers. I'm here to get views. I'm here to put, with those subscribers and views, I'm here to, in hopes of making my platform bigger so I can be a voice to some of those who that don't have a voice, whether it's something happy, whether it's something sad, whether it's something indifference. So we're not always going to be talking about death or somebody dying or somebody losing their life. We're going to be talking about people in their marriages. We're going to be talking about people who want to say, hey, I want to ask you to ask my wife to get married to me on Just 33 King Production, but that's later on in life when my platform is a whole lot bigger. You get what I'm saying? So you can't make me just stay in one lane when I know I have a vision for my platform to be bigger than that one lane. I would like for my platform to be a whole city. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of just having one lane on the highway. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you bodied me, call in so I can body you. Holla at your boy. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? I already went against fake news tubers, and I put them in their place. Summer Jam Screen. Holla at your boy. You get what I'm saying? So 217-931-8991. I think it's the end of my chat. It's the end of my live. Yep. It is the end. It's most definitely the end. I appreciate everybody. Miss G. I appreciate G Lounge. I appreciate S Renee, Jazzy, even Random, Michi G. Who else? Loving Life. Who else? Oh, y'all been talking up a storm. I Glover, Miss Texas, Don 13. I can't pronounce the first part of it. Cynthia, Chosen King, Jeffrey's dad, baby dad. Oh my God. Okay, it's one of those people. Okay, but peace to everybody. I love living. Live life positive. Always stay above my message. Peace and love to everybody. Holla at your boy.